What's up, guys? Nick V here, and this video is part one of a two-part series I'm doing on how to create glitch photos and videos on Android phones using only apps. And I'm doing this video because I've been asked a few times how I create some of my own glitch artwork on my Instagram, and I understand that not everyone has access to Photoshop or even a desktop computer. So in this video, I'm going to cover about four or five different apps that I like to use for my glitch artwork, and you guys can download them for free on the Android store. Some of them do have paid versions that will give you access to more features and effects. This tutorial is going to be part one, and it's going to focus on creating glitch photos on Android. So here we go. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, so let's get started here. First thing I'm going to do is walk you guys through the apps that I'll be showing you. So the first one, which is my main glitch app, is called Glitch. If you go to the Android store, you'll see it right there. It's this one. All right, so that's the first one, and I'm going to be showing you a couple other apps that I like to use, but this one is my primary one. So if you don't want to download any of the other apps, this one is good enough for you to use on its own if you choose to do so. All right, so the next one is going to be called, what is it? Chroma Lab. This one right here. And then another one, Mirrorlab, which is made by the same creators. And they're kind of similar. They have some similar effects, but each one has one or two effects that are specifically, glitch related that I like to use. Another one is going to be camera effects. This one right here. And lastly, for some cool color adjustments, I like to use, I believe it's UltraPop color, something like that. Yeah, UltraPop Pro, actually. And for this app and the first app, the glitch app, actually maybe all the apps, I like to buy the premium versions, which are usually like $2 or $3, because they come with high resolution options for exporting, and I find that a lot better when using the photos on Instagram and stuff. Just generally a higher resolution is gonna look better, so keep that in mind. So I'm gonna open up the glitch app. All right, so basically I'm gonna show you a little bit of these effects, and I'm going to walk you through a demo. So if you click the photography or the camera icon at the top right corner, you'll get this menu: shoot from camera or load from gallery. I'm gonna pick an image that I pulled off of Tumblr. All right, so this photo was taken by Marina Totino, or maybe she's the model. I'm pretty sure that's the photographer though. And like I said, this was pulled off Tumblr. So in the top right corner where you see these three dots, you want to hit that, go to resolution, make sure it's on high. And again, you might have to buy the premium version in order to get that on there. Okay, so top left, the hamburger menu, hit that. You'll get all these effects right here. And let's start with the first one, glitch. All right, so it says here, touch the screen. So I'm just going to tap, or maybe drag. Okay, and you'll see you kind of get like really distorted stuff, but if you touch more towards the bottom, it's slightly less distorted. So I like to really stick kind of more towards the bottom to get stuff that isn't so distorted, but that's just one effect. And then if I hit, I'm using a Galaxy, so I hit the back button, and it kind of like resets, or it goes back. If you hit it enough times, it will go back to your first image, or you can just hit the camera icon again and just load from gallery and reselect your image. All right, so I'm gonna uncheck that one, and then we can do. Okay, so let's stack some effects. So I'm gonna hit wave, and I'm gonna drag a little bit. That's a little bit extreme, but whatever. This is just a demo, so I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna uncheck that. I'm gonna go to hacker. Maybe do some stuff like right here. Some stuff right there. A little bit up here. Just kind of, do whatever you want, really, whatever you think is gonna look cool. All right. Then let's go to drone. We do some stuff like whatever, like that. I'm not really feeling that, so I'm gonna uncheck that. Actually, you know what? Maybe just go across her eyes like that. Whatever. Let's do that. Uncheck that, and then ghost. So this one, okay. So you could just move it a little bit if you use this slider. You can make it wider, as you see. And again, I'll show you guys a couple other ways to get similar effects. But let's just leave that, I don't know, kind of like that. There's also a CMYK mode, which might look better depending, but typically RGB is what you see most of the time. You know what? Oh yeah, you can also do vertically as well. But I think, you know what? Yeah, let's see here. Let me just do this. Again, this is just a demo, so I'm not trying to do anything super fancy. All right. Uncheck that. Damn it. That didn't keep. Let me. Okay. All right. Hit this save icon at the top, and it'll save it. All right. Let me just see. Okay. So you might have to, if I pick something else, then it stays. Okay. All right. Now maybe if I uncheck. Okay. So you'll have to kind of play around. Some of these effects go away if you uncheck them, but you can always load. Here, I'll do it. Let me load the image I saved. So that way that ghosting effect stays. All right. There you go. Okay, so right now I am on VHS. And so this has like scan lines that you can do. Might add a little bit. There's noise that you can add just to show you guys. And we have this kind of like TV screen sort of look. You can just modify. I'm not super into it, although that's kind of cool. Like something maybe around there, a little bit less. Whatever. I'll have it off for now. And then there's this other VHS one that has these kind of like these like frequency sort of scan lines, rolling TV lines. I'm just gonna maybe just put like a little bit at the bottom right there or something. Very light. And DTE is the date and all that stuff, which I'm not gonna have on. And then if I hit that off, yeah, that comes off. All right. So for example, you guys get where I'm going at. All right. So I'm gonna save that. And let me open it up. All right. We got a couple other things here. 3D, which you see a lot of. I like to hit this mirror option. It sort of makes it, smoother so you don't get those harsh lines that you see. All right. So you can just do a little bit like that. And then you can also change the color on this 3D stuff. Like let's do more like a pinkish. Whoa. Make that green. It'll just kind of like flip how I just had it. Let's do like blue. So you see. Keep that. Save. That looks pretty wild. Okay. And let me load this again. Let me show you guys pixel sort, which you see a lot, and I'll be doing another demonstration with this effect, but you can just kind of like move it a little bit, or like up and down. You get some stuff. Pretty wild. That's pretty extreme. You can do it all the way and get a really extreme sort of pattern. Let me hit back. See what else we got here. Yep. So just, mess around, do whatever you think is cool. I'm going to save that. That's pretty much how you use this program or this app. So feel free to experiment with different effects here, stack them or not, whatever you think is cool. But now I'm going to close this out and show you guys some of the other apps. All right, so next we're going to look at Chroma Lab. Open that up. All right, so click gallery. And what you can do is pick one of your edited images, so you don't have to work to create one image in one app. You can start your image in one app and then export it and open it in another to continue working on it. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to start with our original unedited photo. So I'm going to click that. And this app has a bunch of color effects that I don't really use. I like to use another app for coloring, but just so you know, with glitch type images, they tend to look a little cooler with some interesting color treatments. And I'll be showing you guys another coloring app in this video, but what I mainly use this app for is over here. If you click on glitch, so there's RGB offset and RGB spike, which are two cool ones. So RGB offset is similar to the ghosting and the 3D effect in the other glitch app, but this one you can drag a little bit and you have a little more control over each channel. So that's like red. I'm gonna put green that way, and then blue, whatever, somewhere I'll just leave in the middle. There's also this vignetting option that you can kind of play around with a little bit to get some interesting looks. Some like morphing you can see, something like that. I'm going to hit save up top. Oh, okay, so there's a PNG and JPEG option. The PNG option is for premium users. So I'm just going to have it on JPEG, and also I believe high resolution is only available to premium users. But since Instagram has a size of 1080 by 1080, I think this JPEG 1.9 is good enough. but typically I would most likely use the highest resolution. But I'm just gonna assume you're a free user, which is fine, and you can do 1200 by 1608 because Instagram the max width is gonna be 1080 anyway. So hit save. Oh wow, that cannot be saved. Well, that sucks. A little hack: if you can't save it, just screenshot, and then you can do cropping or whatever in your other apps. I'm sure you guys know how to do all that stuff. All right, so another good effect in this app is alchemy, and that has things like pixel sorting and pixel interpolation, as well as some other stuff. But mainly pixel sorting and interpolation are pretty cool. You can adjust the intensity right here. That's kind of cool. You can go higher, more extreme even. You can adjust the angle. Actually, for example, let me do like maybe -45. Something like that, around there. The resolution, okay, so a lower resolution is going to make it a lot more pixelated. And higher resolution kind of smoothens it out. That looks pretty cool. Save. Let's see if it's going to save. I'll try the PNG this time. And that couldn't be saved. I don't know why that's happening, but again, let's screenshot. And we have a saved image. So that's that app. All right, so the next app we're going to look at is Mirrorlab, made by the same makers. All right, so you're going to want to hit gallery. And for this example, I'm going to select one of our edited images. Let's go with this one. It's going to load it up. All right, so as you can see, because I screenshotted it, there's some like weirdness, but we're going to go to crop and do one of these. Do like that size. Be cool. Bam. The check. And there we go. All right, so again, go to your settings. There's some stuff here. I guess, okay, yeah, so your resolution, set it to the highest possible. If you can, again, you may need to get the premium to do that. All right, so this app has a lot of wild effects, a lot of distortion effects that you guys could check out on your own time. But for this tutorial, there's really maybe one or two glitch related type ones that I want to show you. The first one is under break stripes. So this is cool because you can do like, well, a few different things, but there's two techniques I like to use. One of them, if you do the zoom, what is that? Zoom out or zoom in. I think the zoom out gesture, you get smaller fine lines. Make them even smaller, and you can move those over a little bit to get like a very kind of effect like that, which is kind of cool. So something like that, or you can zoom in and get these larger kind of stripes, and just move it over a little bit. Go like something like that. Maybe even a little bit less, something like that, subtle, but you can tell it's still glitched. The dampening kind of adjusts it, to its original state a little bit. As you can see, just like a little bit like that. And then, of course, you can also adjust the angle. Something like that. And that's pretty much this one. Again, this one also has the pixel sorting and pixel interpolation like Chromalab. And one thing that works on this one that doesn't work on Chromalab is if you set the intensity all the way down and click on this little pencil icon, you can just touch certain areas that you want to glitch up, and that's it. Everything else that you haven't touched stays the same, and I think that looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit save. Let's leave it as is, JPEG. Leave all that stuff, save. Okay, and that one did save. So Chromalab might have some problems saving, but this one is okay. And there's also certain masking effects that you can use with this area of effect option here. It's a little bit more advanced, but feel free to experiment on your own. All right. All right, guys. So one more app we're going to look at is called Camera Effects. Let that load up. All right, so I'm going to hit Gallery. And I'm going to pick one of our images. Let me go. You know what? Let's go with the original unedited one. But again, most likely you're going to want to use this app with an already edited image. Most of the effects in this app, I think, are not too good. But when it comes to glitch artwork, there are a couple in here that are kind of cool. This chameleon one is a hue shifter. We got drunk, kind of does this little thing. If you hit the button, the white circle button, it sort of freezes it. Aberration, this is a cool one. So it's that similar, RGB shift effect, but you have a certain amount of control with this slider. So that's a pretty cool, easy one. Again, most of these are not too good, but you can check them out on your own if you want to. And let's go over to, let's see here, Ghost. So this kind of has like that glitchy VCR security footage type look. If you have it all the way up, it's pretty extreme. Or you could turn it all the way down for more subtler effect, which kind of like. It also desaturates the color. If you like this, just hit the save icon up top, and it'll freeze frame and save it for you. All right, then we can check out not lines. Pixels, like, okay, for a pixelated look. Then we got security for your scan lines. I'm gonna hit save to save it, and then we can close that up. All right, so for some reason UltraPop Pro was not loading up, so I used the UltraPop free version, which I think I still have the logo thing unlocked, but we'll see here in a sec. All right, so what is this? Okay, yeah, so there's stuff there. All right, so click on Gallery, and I'm gonna select one of our edited images. Let's go with that one. All right, so leave that on original. Hit the check. All right, so this one has a bunch of effects. Some of them are free, some of them you gotta buy. But this is pretty much how you use it. So click on one. As you can see, that looks pretty wild already. You'll see that the blending mode says normal. If you're familiar with Photoshop or other Adobe image editing programs, you'll kind of be familiar with things like screen and lighten, overlay, and other blending effects. So if you just tap on the effect, it'll cycle through different options, different blending options with that effect. And of course, you can just go through all of them and see what you like, see what you think looks cool. There's also a slider here where you can tone down, or the mixing or the blending with that effect. Wow, that looks kind of wild. Oh wow. All right. So again, there's a bunch here, and as you can see, it has another dimension to the photo that is pretty cool, I think. So just cycle through a bunch of these, see what you do like. And there's different categories. That's kind of cool. So let's just say I like that one. And I'm going to hit the check. And then I'm going to hit the little share icon up at top. And all right, so UltraPop logo. You probably want to turn that off. I think it's free. And then you can just hit the little download arrow right there. And that'll save it to your pictures. And from there, you can upload it to Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And then that's pretty much it. All right, guys, there you have it. That was my little tutorial on how to create glitch photos on Android. I hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned for my next video, part 2 in this series, which is going to cover how to create glitch videos and animations on your Android phones, and then how to upload them to your Instagram stories or Snapchat or Facebook stories. Thanks again, guys, for watching. And again, please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at IamNickV. Take care.